Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So today's video is going to be a pretty massive show and tell haul I got here. I got a really big thrift haul here of a lot of toys, and I got some toy unboxings to show you from shopgoodwill.com. I'll show you at least one of those, so let's do a big massive show and tell of a reseller show and tell. Yeah, I got a lot of goods, got to keep getting stuff listed up, and then I got to work on my eBay / toy collection room here. I want to get a little bit more organization going here. Actually, I've got more vintage Masters of the Universe stuff to put on the shelf and complete out my collection, and so it's going to involve moving some stuff around. And I had this Vulcan Rock playset that is over here, just been sitting on my table that I photograph eBay items, so I want to get that back here on the shelf somewhere too. So I'm gonna have to spend a lot of work rearranging. Whenever you start to get this many action figures and stuff, it can be a chore just to try to get stuff rearranged and everything. So I'm gonna be doing that this weekend, plus listing items now that I've sourced a ton more. So let's see what I've got. All right, so first let me show you an honorable mention. Honorable mention is what I call items that I keep for myself, for my collection. And usually when it comes to the thrift store, the stuff that I find most frequently for my collections is Blu-ray, because I collect Blu-ray discs. And I found a good one, John Carpenter's Halloween, the original. So really happy to have that in the collection. I think I'm gonna have to watch that one tonight. I'm a fan of John Carpenter movies, of course. The Thing is one of my favorite horror movies, and this is the one that really put John Carpenter on the map, though, right? And everyone knows about Halloween. Okay, here's an interesting little bag. It was $2.99 for this bag. It's got 2 games in it. Let me pull them out in it. Let me pull them out in it. Let me pull them out. So $2.99 bag. There's some, looks like some pretty, there was some pretty good games in there today. So we got this one, Unstable Unicorns. I think this one might not be worth as much, but hey, it was in the bag already. But this game I was able to scan. It's called Dark Dealings, and I think this one makes it definitely, the bag definitely worth it. So with those 2 items in the bag, it's a really good bag. I noticed there was some pretty good game stuff in there today. Somebody must have donated. These are never used. These are sealed cards in here. So hopefully this is a complete set, and I think it might be a $25 to $30 game. And then that Unstoppable Unicorns, I think it might be a $10 game. So I think I've got $30 to $40 in sales for that $2.99 bag. So hopefully that one works out that way. Here's another toy I've been picking up recently. I've yet to make a sale. I've got people watching it, and it's these fingerling. They're called Fingerlings by Wowie Toys, Untamed Fingerlings. So let me pull these out. This bag was $7.99, so about a little bit over $2.50 a piece for these things. But these are like little interactive toys. They're really neat. So they actually respond to you doing stuff to them. So I think these are pretty hot little toys, like, okay, right? I have a few more of them, and I'm just picking them up as I get them, and I think they're not like quick sellers, but they're gonna end up making money, especially if like these 3 together I could sell hopefully for like a $30 sale, something like that. So we'll see. I like to sell these kind of interactive toys. I've had success with them in the past. And then there was another one that was brand new in package. That one was $5.99. So hopefully that one will sell for 20-25 bucks, something like that. And then I've got one other one I'm going to throw. I'm going to try a lot of 4 of these guys. Where's that one? Oh, actually it's a duplicate of one I already have, so maybe I won't do that. But either way, it's an investment. I'm gonna take the risk on it, and I think it'll pay off. All right, here's another one I found today, $1.99. It's another Hatchimals. I like to pick these up too. These are the interactive toys that I'm talking about that I sell before. I'll wait till I get 2 or 3 of these and put them for sale too. And I actually have 2 other ones, so I'm going to throw this one in and try to sell 3 of them together. And I've usually been pretty successful to make like, you know, $25 to $35 sale on that kind of stuff. All right, got several toy bags today. This one I think is going to be a good one. This is $3.99. I think these are Ben 10 toys. So we got, rip them out here real quick. So I see we got this little jet thing right here. Let me open it up. And I think this might be, I don't know, is this Ben 10? I have no idea. But I saw this jet with this figure right here sell for like 30 bucks or something like that. What year is this? Playmates Toys, same that from old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's pretty cool. Doesn't have a year on it. That's pretty cool. And then, so then yeah, there was 2 other figures there. And then another one, another Ben 10 vehicle. So I think I might have 30-40 bucks worth of toys for this bag, which was only $3.99. So that's a good one. Here's one I've sold in the past that it may not be the best buy, but we'll see. It was $3.99 for this bag. These are hot VTech Go-Go Smart Wheels. There's 5 of them in there, and then some other little generic toy. Usually those are good for like a $25, $30 sale if you get enough of them together. So I thought I'd pick those up since they were only $3.99. Here's a cool $4.99 bag. This has a lot of different toys in it. Let me bust them out real quick. The primary reason I bought the bag is it had a lot of the Imagine X style figures in it. These things can sell, especially like I saw there was the Knights in there. Those are pretty cool. So we got those. We got a couple Knights. So 1, 2, 3. There's 5 Imagine X figures right there. Here's even another one. Oh yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. Here's another Knight. Looks like some Lord of the Rings minis in there. And here's some figures I've never seen before. They got really heavy feet. I don't know what these things are, but there's like 3 or 4 of those in there too. Oh yeah, and there was even, I think another Ben 10 figure in there too. It's missing something on its back, but maybe I can throw that in with the other Ben 10 stuff. So for $5, I think those Imagine X figures alone will do it for me. Then finally I got this bag. It was 10 bucks. I thought it said red tags for kids were going to be 50% off, but apparently it was only kids clothes. So I had this up at the counter, and then I said, I want to get it anyways because I think there's some good stuff in this bag. Let's see what's in there. So the primary thing I saw in the bag that could basically make my money back was this thing. It's a 2016 Safari LTD Love Dragon. I've seen this sell for like 20 bucks ish. So that was in the bag. But then I noticed there's also a couple of Chap May Knights in there too. So hopefully those are pretty good ones. We'll see. Chap May. No year on them. Those are pretty detailed looking little Knights though. And there's a bunch of weaponry and stuff too. Yeah, and there was this kind of weaponry stuff in the bag that I'm hoping goes with the Chap May Knights. We'll see. Seems like they should. Hey, that looks like a vintage... That looks like the wrong color, but that reminds me of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pack-in weapons that come in with the turtles. Yeah, but the rest of them of the bag was these weird little like Roman knights and stuff with horses. I have no idea about these. I don't know if they're vintage or not or what, but they look interesting, so we'll see. Definitely an interesting bag. I think I can make my money back with the dragon, and those Chap May Knights could be worth something too, so that's going to be fun to research that. Alright, I decided to go for this bag. I've seen these toys before, and I think they're worth something. We got, I forgot, this one says what it is, and I think this is like a $15 to $20 item. Elena Avalor of Avalor sword. So this bag was $3.99. It has all this stuff in it. I think this is a interactive toy. It's not working now. We'll see here. Oh, it's not on. So that's cool. And then the other one is this. I think the character's name is maybe Elsa or something like that. I forgot. But Usually this sword will sell good, but like this, the sword shield combo set is like pretty expensive. So for only a couple bucks, I'm hoping to be able to make the maybe a $30 sale for this stuff. We'll see. This shield is kind of dinged up though. I forgot who this character is though. Oh, there we go. Nella, the Princess Knight. Oh yeah, and then now I remember I've seen this sword before, but it was missing. This is the tiara piece. So now I remember. Okay. So the tiara clips in there, and then you can release it, and then it's got the little hair thing to put. So the little girl can wear the tiara, have the sword and the shield. All right, now it's time to. Oh, almost missed one other. Oh yeah, I got a few other items that are not Nerf. I grabbed this pan today for $1.99. This is a brand called Calphalon that I've sold before. Calphalon. This is a 1392 model 12-inch pan. It does have some wear inside of it, but for only $2, I think you can still sell this for maybe like 30 bucks, something like that. These are expensive pans. Oh yeah, and as I mentioned, it seemed like there was some really good board game type stuff that came in, and then I found these sets. These were only $3.99 a piece. A set for a game called Orcs Must Die, the board game. 2 hero packs, $3.99 a piece. I think these are like $30 sets a piece. Brand new sealed. They had some of the main sets there for sale, but they wanted 30 bucks a piece for those, and that didn't seem quite as good as these only being $4 a piece. I'm thinking about just putting these two for sale together. See if I can make a $50, $60 sale. That'd be great. All right, now Nerf. So first off, I found a very, very clean old school Nerf. I think it's called the Target Eliminator. $1.99 for this guy. This thing looks like, well, it's got a few little paint wear on the blue, but other than that, it looks pretty immaculate. So that's a pretty decent one. Got a couple individual blasters. This is a really dirty Nerf. Man, I always forget. Oh, Apollo Rival. We'll throw it up with a lot of Rival. $2.99. And here's a good one. If this one works, this is a pretty decent blaster. I think it sells for pretty good money. It's the Dart Tag. I don't know what it's called, but the Dart Tag 10. $2.99. If that one works, people like this one because it's, I think, fully automatic. Got a single $2.99 Mega Magnus. Cyclone Shock. I've got quite a few Megas. I'll probably be able to make another Mega lot here soon. Scored pretty good today with the Ravens. I got one Raven individually here for $5.99. Had a old Recon barrel on it though. The Raven's a really good one. Never can find it with the magazine it's supposed to have though, but I think it's good for a $30 sale just by itself anyways. And speaking of the Raven, here's a nut bag that has another one in it. This one looks a lot cleaner too. So for $5.99, I got another Raven and a Mega Magnus in there. So that's a great bag. Raven's a good one. And here's an okay bag, $5.99. I got 2 Mavericks and an old Night Finder. I just sold a party pack of Mavericks for like 80 bucks. So Mavericks still sell, and I got quite a few of them today. So I'm almost halfway there towards another 10 party pack again, so a couple more Mavericks. And speaking of that, I grabbed this bag. It's kind of expensive, $5.99, so $3 a blaster, another Maverick, and then another strong arm. I'm getting really, really close to, let's see, how many strong arms do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will make 7. This will put me back to 8 strong arms again, because I just recently sold a strong arm party pack for 100 bucks. So I'm well on my way to almost having another strong arm lot of it able to be sold again. And I found another. This is a great bag, only $3.99. Oh yeah, this one has 2 strong arms in it, and another Maverick and an Alpha Strike Quadrant. That's a pretty decent bag for only $4. And then last but not least, here's a $4.99 bag that has 2 Rebel pistols, which I love Rebel. It's got a Zombie Strike Hammer Shot in there, and it's got some, I think, generic pistols. Dart Zone, and a Space Guardian. I don't know what that is for. Oh, but there's also another Mega in there, a Big Shot. That was pretty cool. So that's a great bag too. The Hotspot thrift store did me right with the Nerf today and a lot of really good toys. So got to work on that. And now let's take a look at Shop Goodwill toy lot. All right, here's another toy lot. Paid up for this one because it's got a pretty expensive piece in it, and then hopefully some of this other stuff is gonna make us some profit. So we got a mix of vintage stuff and some moderns toys like Transformers and stuff. Here's a vintage Street Shark. But the reason I went in on this lot was because it had this in it, Masters of the Universe Classics Trap Jaw. Mailer's a little bit beat up, unfortunately. But let me pull it out real quick. So I paid 200 something for this lot. And then we have the in-package Masters of the Universe Trap Jaw Classics. So this is from 2009. I sold a loose Trap Jaw not too long ago for over $200. So this one in package, it does have a little ding on the card right here. But I'm hoping basically this will pay for the lot and put me into the profit a little bit, and then the rest is profit potential is the way I'm looking at it. I love this figure. I love Masters of the Universe Classics, but the line is too rich for my blood. It's even more expensive than the vintage line, believe it or not. Like this figure is probably worth like 250 plus, and your average, I mean, the cheapest figure you're gonna get is like 70-80 bucks probably. Great toy line though. So there we go, Masters of the Universe Classics Trap Jaw. And then there's just a lot of different stuff in here I'm gonna have to spend some time and go through. There's a lot of these, I was hoping they'd be like vintage Muscle Men, but they're not. They're like from the early 2000s, WSTA. These weird like Muscle Men type figures. There's a whole bunch of them in here. So hopefully those are good ones, but I have no idea. WSTA 2002. There's a ton of those in there. And then there's a bunch of these figures that I think are those Five Nights at Freddy's. A lot of them are missing their appendages. I'll have to go through, obviously I have to pick through this lot and see what we got. And there's a little like mini Transformers piece in here. Oh yeah, let me go over the bigger stuff. So there's this huge Thanos in here, electronic Thanos. That hopefully that's an okay one, but I doubt it's worth a whole lot. And we got a Buzz Lightyear here. You know, just depends with this stuff. Some of it may be worth good money, and some of it may not. And completeness of it is a factor as well. But yeah, there was a vintage Street Shark in there. That's the first Street Shark I've ever gotten a hold of. Looks like something's broken off on there. This thing's pretty cool. If it's not like worth a whole lot reselling, I might just keep it for my collection. Because Street Sharks are a cool 90s. I think they were 90s, not 80s. Yeah, 94. So definitely during the times of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles craze. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got some pretty big Transformers here. I think these might be like early 2000s or mid 2000 Transformers. Don't really know a lot about these. Got two of them that are kind of like tank-like Transformers. Worst case, hopefully I can throw those all the Transformers up together and make a decent enough sale. Here's another one. This one looks like it might be from the movie or something. And then yet another one. This one looks like a... That's not like a Fisher-Price style, is it? Not sure. Well, anyways, I'll check that out later. So yeah, and then there's just all these, there's a lot of vintage cars in here. 1979. Yeah, these are some pretty old cars, actually. Matchbox, 1975. So hopefully some of those are old enough and good enough. 1969 Matchbox. That's pretty cool. So hopefully some of these are good enough to flip for these old Matchbox cars. Yeah, these are 60s and 70s Matchbox, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, look at that one. Police Taxi. Oh, it's a Hot Wheels, 1977. Pretty neat. And then, yeah, there's just all these little wrestling figures and stuff. And then the Five Nights at Freddy's guys. Anything other thing of note? I see these things occasionally. What are these things called? Bakugan Brawlers or something like that. Jumpin' Jeeper. 1970 Tootsie Toy. Jeepster. So, we'll see. But, yeah, again, the plan is to hopefully make it worth it with the trap jaw, and then everything else will be just the profit on top. So, that's how I do it. Sometimes it's a really big home run. Sometimes it might not be. We'll see how this one turns out. So here's what I'm dealing with right now. I need to sell. I still didn't put up those Rescue Heroes. Got all the Masters of the Universe listed. Here's my little like random toys that I need to list up too. These turned out to be just Walmart, recent Walmart toys. These are something called Big Boots. This little lot might sell for a little bit of money. I listed up the Chapman Knights. So yeah, I got all the Imaginext figures separated. And then I gotta figure out these Ben 10 figures. They're gonna be good. I hope you don't mind the dryers running. And then I gotta deal with this. Nerf is always my death pile. But I got some good pieces here to start listing up. I still didn't list that dragon from my last video too. And I've got a couple toy unboxings to show you coming up in a future video. Or actually, one of them will be in this video. I guess it'll probably be that one right there. But I got 2 Shop Goodwill toy boxes. Then these figures are ones that are going in my collection. I've got to figure out how to rearrange my collection. And I recently unboxed some more G.I. Joe Classifieds on my toy channel. If you haven't subscribed to my Radical Reseller or my Radical Retro channel, go over and check it out. I unboxed the Cobra Commander and Gung Ho. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.